We are Israel united in Christ, and we are here to teach you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans who you are according to the Holy Bible. For too long here in America, which is Babylon, we have been told lies about who we are. The true prophets of God are back on the earth to breathe life into the community. So all y'all down there, if y'all got any questions, concerns, come down. Start with the book of Hosea. Hosea chapter 4. Listen to this, brother. What's your name?
Hotep.
Hotep? Listen to this, Hotep. Listen to this. The book of Hosea chapter 4, 6. Yeah, read that.
The book of Hosea chapter 4, verse 6. My people.
So first off, the Bible says, my people. The Bible is talking to a distinct group of people. Read it from the top.
My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
The Bible says, my people, God's people, have been destroyed for the lack of knowledge. My question to you, Hotep, and your son, who are God's people?
12 tribes of Israel.
Exactly, the 12 tribes of Israel. We are the 12 tribes of Israel. But it said, my people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge. What is the knowledge that we lack in our communities? Is it basketball? Is it science? Is it these things that they put on TV for our people? What is the knowledge? You got the knowledge for me?
Bring it out.
We're going to show you what the knowledge of God is, brother. Listen to this.
The book of Malachi, chapter 2 and verse 7. For the priest's lips should keep knowledge.
So the Bible say the priest's lips should keep knowledge. The word should means that it doesn't always keep knowledge. Here I am, Columbus.
Yes, sir.
Your priest's lips have not been keeping the knowledge of God.
That's
why?
right.
Because we can look through the community and see there's many problems that can be fixed with the knowledge of God that they're not correcting. Read it from the top.
Malachi chapter 2 and verse 7. For the priest's lips should keep knowledge, that they should seek the law at his mouth.
So the Bible say the priest's lips should keep knowledge. So what is the knowledge of God? Did you catch that? What's the knowledge?
You gotta follow the law.
Follow the law, statutes, and commandments. So I figure you heard this before, right? So you know that you're an Israelite?
You can say that.
So give me that Deuteronomy chapter 10. I want you to hear this. Cause you did you name yourself Hotep? Or was you born with that name? I figure you come out of Egyptology, you study Egypt.
I don't study Egyptology. I study Kemet.
You study Kemet? Listen to this. Give me Deuteronomy 10 verse 12. And then we're gonna jump to Leviticus 18. Listen to it.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 10 and verse 12.
Bring it out.
And now Israel.
Now Israel, God's chosen people, the Israelites, because you're a prince of God, according to the Bible. Read.
What doeth the Lord thy God require of thee?
What does the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob require of you and require of your son? We about to find out. Read what you got.
But to fear the Lord thy God, to walk in all his ways, and to love him, and to serve the Lord thy God with all thy heart and with all thy soul.
So you must fear God, walk in his ways, and serve him. Now you're going to be distinctive on how you do those things. Read what you got.
To keep the commandments.
To do what?
To keep the commandments.
We must keep the commandments of God. Give me that Leviticus chapter 18 verse 2. I want to show you a commandment of God, brother. Listen to this, because this is love. The Bible say, if you love your neighbor, you're going to show them the proper way, right? You got what I want? Yeah, start at verse 2.
The book of Leviticus chapter 18 and verse 2. Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, I am the Lord your God. Verse 3. After the doings of the land of Egypt, wherein ye dwelt, shall ye not do.
The Bible specifically tells us after the doings of Egypt, we should not go into that, brother. Like that symbol that you're wearing, where did that come from?
Kemet.
It come from Kemet. What is that symbol according to the Bible? Give me that Habakkuk chapter 2. Habakkuk chapter 2.
Bring it out.
I want to show you something. I want to show you, because that symbol has nothing to do with our people.
That's right.
That symbol stands for oppression. That symbol says that we still mentally in bondage.
That's
I'm going to show
right.
you. Listen to this. Start at Habakkuk 2 and 18.
The book of Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 18. What profiteth the graven image?
So the Bible say, what profiteth the graven image? Because that's what it is, a graven image. What profit do they give through to you, Brother Hotel? What is the profit in wearing that image?
Being strong to your ancestors.
Being strong to your ancestors. Our ancestors didn't wear those images. Our ancestors walked in God's commandments, brother.
Right.
Listen to this. Read from the top.
Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 18. What profited the graven image that the maker thereof hath graven it?
Read.
The molten image.
Because it's a molten image, read.
And a teacher of lies.
What is the graven image?
A teacher of lies.
Because the image tells us that go back to our ancestral history. But no, this Bible go back to our ancestral history. This Bible tells us who he is. We can go through the prophecies of Deuteronomy 28 and see we was cursed in the city, cursed in the field. Our sons and daughters was given to another group of people. That idolatry wear does not do that. It's a teacher of what?
A teacher of lies.
It's a teacher of lies, brother. You understand that? Read on.
That the maker of his work trusteth therein.
Because you trust in that. Because you just said, it teaches me about the strength and our ancestral history. But that's not what it tells us. Give me that in Matthew chapter 18. But this is what we got to do now that we come and finding out who we really are. That we are the Israelites. We're not Hamitic. We don't descend from the lineage of Ham. We are the descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Once we figure this out, we got to come back to who we really are. Because we've been departed from our heritage for not obeying the commandments. So the only way we must get back is to do this. I want you to listen to this.
Matthew chapter 18 and verse 3. And said, verily I say unto you, except ye be converted.
So the Bible says we must be converted. What does it mean to be converted, brother?
Read out. 12 tribe members.
No, what does the word converted mean?
Switch over.
It means to change, right? So what is it that's going to change our people? What's going to change the homosexual into a married man? What's going to change the whores that's in the community into wives? What's going to change these drug-addicted people into walking around sober? What's going to change them? What's going to convert them, brother?
You gotta kill them all.
We got to what?
You gotta kill them all.
No, that's hatred. That's hatred. You can't kill your people. You got to breathe life into your people, brother. You got to show them the correct way. Because if that's the case, we should be killing you for your idol. But no, we didn't do that. We came and showed you the Bible. Right? Where is you go? We're going to show you how to correct these situations. Give me that Psalms 19.
The book of Psalms chapter 19 verse 7. The law of the Lord is perfect.
So first off, the Bible said the law of the Lord is perfect. They going to tell you in the Christian church, ain't nobody perfect. Can't nobody be perfect. But that's incorrect. Read it again.
The law of the Lord is perfect, converting the soul.
The law of the Lord is perfect doing what?
Converting the soul.
So what is it that's going to convert the minds of the people?
Go back to change the way of thinking.
To go back to the laws of God.
That's right.
To go back to keeping the commandments. Go back to that in Matthew chapter 18. Listen to this, Hotel.
Matthew chapter 18 verse 3. Except ye be converted and become as little children, ye shall not enter into the kingdom of heaven.
So for all y'all out here on Mount Vernon, you must be converted. You must become as little children, brother. What does it mean to become as a little children? When you taught your son, when you raise him up and you show him certain things, did they debate you? He didn't debate you? No. Did he tell you what you were saying was wrong? Did he just fall in line? That's what we got to do when it comes to the scriptures. We got to fall in line to what this Bible is saying. We got to actually be doers of this word. You understand that? Give me that Romans chapter 12. Romans chapter 12. We got to start all the way over, Hotel. Because I can tell, because here in America, we've been programmed. We've been programmed to go after white man Jesus, which is a lie. Because Jesus Christ is a black man according to the Bible. We've been programmed to follow and think we was African, which is a lie. Because African is a white man named Leo Scipius Africanus. We've been programmed to go after the ways of Egypt. They go over there to Egypt and they so-called go over the hieroglyphs and they tell us what they think it say. when they actually don't know. They feeding us lies. So not knowing this, we got to start over. We got to be converted. We got to start as little children. Read what you got, verse 2.
The Romans chapter 12, verse 2. And be not conformed to this world.
So we can't be like this world. You get a flyer, bro? We got a school, bro. We want to see you at the school. You gotta be renewed. You gotta transform. Come on, brother. You gotta transform, brother. You know what I'm saying? Don't go nowhere, brother. I want you to hear this. This is your day. The prophets of God is here to tell you the truth according to the Bible, to get you to come out of your ways, to get you to change the generation, the new next generation, to make it shift. We gotta go back to what? We gotta go back to Egypt. Egypt.
All the way back to South Africa, man.
You said what?
You gotta go back to South Africa to change the way.
But Africa is not our homeland, brother. Africa is not where we descend from. Give me that Galatians chapter 4. Because that's what they say, we got to go back to Egypt. And then after that, go to Isaiah chapter 30. They always say we got to go back to Egypt. We got to go back to Africa. But that's not the truth. If that's the case, why them people over in Africa, why they trying so hard to get over here? If we are trying to go back, why they trying to get over here?
Let me ask the brother a question. Don't go nowhere. Yeah, brother, let's say that we go back to Egypt. Then after we get to Egypt, then what? We still have to keep the commandments. You see what I'm saying to you? We got us where we at. So we have our brothers in Egypt, we have brothers in Africa, we got brothers, you know what I mean?
The commandments is in the Metanetta, the 450 right on the wall.
613 commandments, sir. You understand?
The Bible's in the New and Old Testament. Right on the
but
wall.
let me share something with you.
The coffin tech and the pyramids there.
Let me share something with you.
I could trace everything back.
Yeah, let me share like this young man was sharing with you.
Yeah.
Let me show you something. So it's the same thing in America today, right?
Right.
Where we at in America, are we free or are we in slavery?
We're in financial slavery.
Okay. Then why are we as the people in the bottom? Why is that? Give me that Deuteronomy 28 before.
Because blacks don't have too much unity after 1865. When Black Wall Street failed, then civil rights killed the African Americans.
Oh, that's why you would think. You know what killed us? God's love we didn't keep, bro.
That's
you understand? Right. All these organizations, without an instruction, they don't mean nothing. Perfect example. Let's say me and you, we friends, right?
Right.
So me and you put our mind together to open.
Right.
Yeah, I mean maybe I say a chicken place.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Then if I'm an adulterer, if I'm a whoremonger, then more family-wise than me.
Right.
But down the line, we're gonna have problem with the chicken we just opened, the little store we just opened, because my lifestyle and your lifestyle is different.
Right.
That's why I was going to Wall Street. That's why I was going to the Penta. That's why I was going to Marco Garvey. That's why I was going to Dr. King. That's why I was going to Malcolm X, because there was no instructor. The instructor is only go by God's laws.
That's right.
You understand me? Like when I see your wife, I know that's your wife, I'm just going to stay away from him. Right. You understand, from her. You understand? But we as a people, we can gather the people. Like perfect example was, what's that brother from DC who gathered what's that, Farrakhan? Okay, you got a million men march. But let me show you something. If you got a million men march, what's good is it? The million men march, some of them is homosexual, some of them is lesbian, some of them is whatever drug dealers, pimp. You cannot gather people like that, brother.
That's right.
Their mind have to be right. That's why Moses was telling us in Deuteronomy 28. Let's read verse 15 right quick.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
You know what's so mighty about that? Moses said it's going to come to pass because of us not listening to what Moses was telling us. What Moses was telling us as a people.
Which one?
Moses. You know Moses in the Bible. You don't know nothing about Moses?
Touch Moses the third, yeah. I know Moses too, yeah.
Yeah, you believe in the Bible?
Let's say like this. I believe in all books that people of Melon wrote.
But that still don't show what you're saying, still don't show no understanding of what you're saying, sir.
No, I'm saying,
you know what I mean?
I believe in all books that
let me show you
Melon
something.
wrote. If the Melon people wrote the Torah, and
let me be in your level, the level you in. The book of the dead, you believe in it?
It's 30%.
But you read it, right? You believe in the book of the dead, right?
It's still got white man's words in it, white man's thoughts in it. So it's not 100% our stuff.
Okay. Which one is our stuff? Which one? Which would you say there's our stuff, like you just said? Which one would you qualify is our stuff? There is no bone in it. Which one would you qualify?
Before 10,000 years, everything that when a black man or the first man traveled the world, when he traveled, he put documents everywhere on the 7 continents.
Give me that second Israel.
The book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 7, verse 21. For God hath given straight commandment.
God, the God Almighty, the man who created the whole universe, who created you and I, he has given us straight commandment, right?
To such as came.
We came in this earth, right? We is his son. Israel means, like the brother was saying, prince of the power, right? Listen to this.
What they should do to live.
What we should do to live. Because there's many things in this world that people said that you do to live, right? But listen to this.
Even as they came, and what they should observe to avoid punishment.
That's what the whole human race is all about. God says he's giving us strict commandments. How to escape his punishment. Listen.
Nevertheless, they were not obedient unto him.
Because we was not obedient. We into books. We into anything else but beside his Bible. That's supposed to give us life. Then you believe there is a God, brother. God is giving you directions how to live. You understand? But you know what you into? The Egyptian philosophy. But God tell you strict commandments he's giving you.
I'm not into the Egyptian philosophy.
But look what's in your neck, brother. Those are idols. Those are idols, though. Those are idols, brother. Now, what that got to do with salvation, though? Explain to me, what does this have to do with salvation, what you mean? How could you build your son and have him better than you? How would you do that?
I just go around and show them all the documents they have in like Upper and Lower Egypt. So they have a statute of law. But since the Kemites, the Magi and the Kemites didn't have their bond together, and they broke the holy trinity of commandments, as far as in Kemet. Not Egypt. Egypt is what the white man called it.
Let me show you something. Let me start with yourself first so you can understand. You as a black man, right? What is your standard?
African man.
Yeah, you are an African man. Yeah. What is your standard in this earth? What is your whole duty in this earth? What is that? So can you fit me? Yeah.
My duty is to my kinfolks, and my duty is to make sure that the Most High
go ahead.
Be with me and make sure that my people stand strong, regardless if they Muslims, Hebrew Israelites, Egyptologists. I don't mess with Egyptologists, you know, Hotep or whatever.
But that's the same thing you in, man.
No, I'm just saying, that's my motto. It's all people melting. I don't care what your nationality is, what your religious belief, we all got to stand as one. Because at the end of the day, if there's a white man coming at the end of the day trying to shoot us, I'm helping y'all regardless.
Yeah, you remember what was my question to you? Yeah. What is your duty in this earth? What you just explaining to me don't have nothing to do with your own duty. What you just told me, if brother write this book, that book, what is your duty as being a black man in this earth, brother? That's what I asked you.
I said to my kinfolk.
To be a leader to your kids, brother. First of all, you have to be a leader to yourself first. Then you can be a leader to your kids. And continue preaching the leadership. But the leadership needs instruction, brother.
Bring it on.
That's what you don't understand. Read that.
The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12 and verse 12. And further by these, my son, be admonished, of making many books, there is no end.
There is no end by reading all these books you mentioned. Because these books is not bringing us back home. Right. You understand? Right. Being an Israelite, these books have divided us, brother. Remember you into talking about this book, that book. That's what the Lord said. The Lord said these books who get you confused. Like you talk. You look like a strong black man, but the way you talk like a foolish man. Go ahead.
Of making many books there is no end, and much study is a weariness of the flesh. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter.
That's what I want you to focus in, black man.
Fear God and keep his commandments.
Yeah, what the hell with all the books you just mentioned? God said, fear him, keep his commandment. Which you're not doing, black man. That's why you're confused right there. You don't know what to tell your son. It's about Kemet. It's about African shore image of Africa. And what about your own image, brother? We was kept under the African. You know that? The African sold us to the white man, brother. Did you know that? Remember, you claim to be African. I don't understand that. Go ahead.
For this is the whole duty of man.
This is the duty. You know what is a duty? That means that's the job of every man. To fear God and keep the commandments. Now let's go to the Bible. Ezra 7 verse 10. I'm going to show you that a young man who was like you, what is the instruction that he began to follow, that he able to teach his own people. Go ahead. 7 verse 10. That's what's wrong with you. You don't know where to start because you're into every book. But this book here, guess what, brother? There is no book like it. It's a book of life. Listen to this.
The book of Ezra, chapter 7 and verse 10. For Ezra had prepared his heart to seek the law of the Lord.
Now let's read it slow where the black man can understand.
For Ezra had prepared his heart.
He had prepared his mind. That's what his heart going to. His mind. To do what?
To seek the law.
To seek God's laws. Then when we seek God's laws, brothers, we're not going to have that bugged out mind you got. You understand? Into every many books. These books, there is no end, brother. But this book here is the book of life. We're going to bring you back to the life God wants you to have. But what you do, you ignore it. You want to go to Kemet. You want to teach your son about Africa. What Africa has done for us, brother. We're still in captivity here in America. The African, the one who sold us. And the Arab, what they have done for us. They're showing you, man, you confused, black man. That's what's going on.
And to do it. And to teach in Israel.
You see that? He seek the law, to do the law, and to teach the people. You're not about no laws. What you going to teach your son? The confusion things you just tell me. I read every book. Everything got a bones in it. But brother, when you going to stand up being a man? For yourself and for your son and for your family. That's what God is giving you, to be a man. Where nothing can shock you, brother. Right now you're not a man.
I'm not a man.
You're not a man. You're a character like a cartoon character, man, talking like that.
You have a right to your opinion.
No, brother. I have the right according to God's opinions. What a black man should be. That's what I got against you, brother. What a black man should be. Right now you're not what a black man should be. You're into everything, man. Go ahead, brother.
The book of Ezra, chapter 7 and verse 10. For Ezra had prepared his heart to seek the law of the Lord.
You know what's so mighty about that? When you clear your mind to seek the laws of God, you would understand this philosophy you into. Those are garbage. You understand? Talk about the Africans, this and that. Brother, did you not read about your history, where we came from? Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
Okay? Who has done this to us, brother?
If we go back to early 200 AD, the Africans sold Africans.
Or Africans sold Africans.
Right, right. If you go back to the 700 AD.
What proof you have?
It's proof.
But I have proof in the Bible what you say is a lie, though. Let's see, let's get Joel right quick. I'm going to prove what you say is a lie. That's what they've been telling you all your life. You've been in their lie out to us. If we was dumb, we would have taken it. But we not dumb dudes out here. We well-studied dudes. Then we come with a fact. When we speak, we don't speak according to our own opinion. You're going to find that out about the Israelites. We speak according to truth. The Bible is a true book. You know it, I know it. Let's see what Joel said.
The book of Joel, chapter 3 and verse 3.
Focus on that, my brother.
And they have cast lots for my people, and have given a boy for a harlot.
Go ahead, go
and
ahead.
sold a girl for wine that they might drink.
Go ahead.
Yeah, and what have ye to do with me, O Tyre and Zidon?
Who are these nations Joel just mentioned?
What you say?
Joel just mentioned two nations, right? God said, what this nation have to do with us? Because these two nations are the one who sold us in slavery, brother. You understand? African did not sell African. Africans sell the Israelite to the white man. That's why that's the history you don't understand. You don't want to open your mind to understand that. Because you caught up in the bullshit Africa. Then you messed up everything in your mind. Go ahead.
Yeah, and what have ye to do with me, O Tyre and Zidon?
Let me show you something. Do you know how many nations on the earth, brother? they have many nations in this earth. Right?
Yes, sir.
But we as a people, I want you to explain that to me. You remember I said, we just read about the two nations that captured us and sold us to the white man. I want you to focus on something, right? Then you tell me if that happened to the Africans or did that happen to the Hebrew. That's how you're going to bring yourself back home. Give me Deuteronomy 28 verse 68. I'm going to show you something, black man. But if you not snap out of the foolishness you in, something wrong with you, my brother. I'm going to show you.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into
Moses
Egypt
prophesied, the
again
Lord going to bring us into Egypt again, right?
with ships.
With ship. That means in cargo slave ship. So who history that Moses has prophesied?
The prophesies of the 12 tribes of Israel.
Okay, Moses talking about the Israelites. Are you not the descendants of the slave, brother?
Actually, my ancestors was over here before slavery. So
okay, so
my ancestors were over here for like 1,000 years, right?
How did you know that?
We the brown Native Americans.
How did you? Oh, you the native.
Right.
So okay, I go that way with you. But okay, when Spain come here and conquered the native, what happened to them?
They became Catholics.
So where did they went, my brother? Where did they went? If they've been captured, that mean they've been possessed under a nation, the Spain. So what did Spain did to your forefathers, brother? Where they was that? Just in the side of America? They went to sold these natives to all the what?
South America, North
Yo, so, okay. So how did you brought up there? How did you just walk there to England? You just walked there? What was your transportation, my brother? Cargo slave ship, brother. Cargo slave ship. No matter how you trying to run away from the question, it still remain the same, brother. How did you come up in here? Cargo slave ship. That's what God said.
We was already here.
Listen, brother.
Before the 1492, we was already here.
Okay, give me Ezra. About the native. Well, what happened to the native? You got it?
We was here for about
you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, 2nd Ezra 13.
Yeah, give me that.
Only got 5 minutes.
No, I got you, brother. Because you're trying to run away from the question. I got you.
I'm not trying to run away.
I'm going to show you what happened. Who is your forefathers? When you examine who your forefather is, brother, you got to go by these. Where's that 12 tribe?
Right here, yeah.
You got to go by these. Whatever God said for these people to do, that's what you're going to have to do, brother. Regardless what your opinion is, you still have to bow by these laws because you are an Israelite man. So you understand what I'm saying to you?
Where's Joseph at?
Joseph, who cover here. Yeah, right here. Joseph, you remember Joseph have 2 sons? You remember Ephraim and Manasseh? If you read the Bible, you understand that.
Yeah, but you think his bloodline was what? Egyptian, wasn't it?
His bloodline was Egyptian?
Joseph?
You know how foolish you sound, brother. You remember that Egyptian didn't want to sit down with the Hebrew. Right. Joseph was a Hebrew, brother. Yes, you know how foolish you sound right now?
I'm saying his wife was Egyptian, wasn't it?
What they got to do with him, though? You understand? Because you don't know nothing, man. Joseph was a Hebrew. The Egyptian didn't want to sit down with him. You know this history. But what you choose to do, you choose to go after your own mind, brother. Listen to this.
The book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 13 and verse 40. Those are the 10 tribes.
Okay, those are the 10 tribes which you claim you come out. Listen, these are the 10 tribes. Start from here, brother. Start from Ephraim all the way down. Listen to this. These are the 10 tribes. Go ahead.
Which were carried away prisoners out of their own land in the time of Hosea the king, who Shalmaneser, the king of Assyria, led away captive. And he carried them over the waters, and so they came into another land.
You know what happened to the 10 tribes of Israel? You remember God get mad at them? They cast them out from their own land. They were brought to where?
They was brought to North and South America.
Okay, go ahead.
Verse 41. But they took this counsel among themselves.
Before they come in this side of the world, they take this counsel among themselves.
That they would leave the multitude of the heathen.
They will leave these nations alone.
And go forth into a further country where never mankind dwelt.
Who is America today? No mankind dwelled there before the native came here. You understand? But they were white. They were what kind of people they were? When we just read about the scripture, who we just referring to?
Referred to the
Israelite.
Right.
You understand? So you are an Israelite man. Yes or no? You are from the 10th tribe. Yes or no?
No, I'm not.
Oh, okay, so you confused. So what nationality are you, brother? And you gonna tell me you're African? Prove it. You African.
DNA, man. The oldest DNA.
You talking about DNA? That's confusion, man. You know what DNA is, brother? It's scientists. Don't have nothing to do with facts.
Right. It is science.
Yeah, but they got nothing to do with God's though. Let's read and let's give me that about science. Because that's why you bug down your mind like that. Because you don't know no real thing from
which
faith,
is committed to thy trust,
which is God's law. Keep God's laws.
avoiding profane and vain babblings and oppositions of science.
Now read that again for him. Should we entertain science?
Avoiding profane and vain babbling.
What is the word avoid? What does that mean? When you avoid something,
It means you don't want to be part of it.
don't deal with it. But God just tells us don't deal with the science. But why would you, as a black man, claiming that you are Africans, what that got to do with science though? Let's say you're African, you don't claim to be an Israelite. What science have to do with you though?
Because we got the oldest DNA.
Well, the DNA, you have to go by the, you know what?
DNA research, right?
Yes, sir.
How far back does it go?
Shalom, Israel. I'm Elder Nathaniel of Israel United in Christ. YouTube likes to shut our channels down, as some of you have noticed, ever so often. Subscribing to join IUIC will assure you will always stay connected to our YouTube accounts. We want to do our best to make sure this truth gets out. Please click and join our subscriber YouTube channel called Join IUIC to stay linked to all of our videos. So again, please make sure you subscribe to this Join IUIC channel to get your latest updates from all our YouTube channels. Shalom.